You have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Let's go. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. That's taken in. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, what ain't it? Hey, report.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion is Smith. 2nd down. Jack. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And, Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
first down throw for Jackson. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Once again, it's Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. That's to the rookie from Florida State, Keon Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or a win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A quick throw here to Boyd on the RPO. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Ready, go!
It's a give now to Kamara. Yeah. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
In the pistol, Jackson ready. That's caught downfield by Smith. A gain there of 23 yards. 1st down, Cowboys. A handoff to Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready? No, we changed it.
Here's Pacheco. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
Set up.
They'll go with him again. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Scott now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Second and a yard. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Here's Young to throw. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on, set.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in.
And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Washington.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. And great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
This taken at the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
First and 10.
Hey, talk. Hey, middle. Report. Get up.
On play action, here's Jackson. He finds Smith working across the middle. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Jackson now. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Yo.
Jackson now from the 50. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Real quick.
Play action now. Jackson. At left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Now he'll run. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Throwing Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Dallas. Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. The Cowboys will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Wanwu now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Young. And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. And 3rd down coming up.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Right back to Boyd. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Kamara going to get it on the zone read here, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down is Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Young. And And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
In what's clearly become a passing league, Mike, if you're not actively rushing the passer, you have to be able to hold up in coverage, and that's especially true at the linebacker position. Great job here getting in those passing lanes and being able to break up that ball.
Here we go, shot.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got that complete to Knox. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment.
Okay, ready?
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. To throw, Young. The second down throw is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll go. Young. And he'll take it on in. Tyler Boyd. Touchdown, Commanders. Gay to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Commanders have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Right shot. 180.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second down. Jackson. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking downfield for Coleman.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To the air one more time with Jackson. That's caught downfield by McBride. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
So if you're going to have time to allow your big tight end to start on one side of the field and run a crossing route all the way to the other, your big guys up front better hold up in protection. That's exactly what they were able to do here. Gave the quarterback the confidence of staying with him the entire way through, delivering that ball on the far side of the field, and leads to a nice pickup.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Young. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 34. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Here's Young. To the left side in the hands of Gore. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
So we have a 10-point game here at halftime. And we'll send you about a mile north of here to our studios in the Creative Village. Standing by, the coach with our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Second down and 8.
Ready? 60 bicep, 60 bicep. Chop 60, chop 60.
From the gun, it's Young. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Washington.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's deep, looking for Boyd.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Commanders first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A quick throw here to Boyd on the RPO. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. They get 15 on that game. First down, Washington.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way...
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He's got room to roam.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
A 33-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Justin Matabike, the big man, in there to bring him down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. To the outside, he's got Smith.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Man in motion is Smith. 3rd and short, Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Young. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the ground, it's Kamara.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. That'll be complete to Gibson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
On the ground, Gibson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Here's a designed run. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up.
That's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Here's Young to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now this looks like a design run. So 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Commanders 27, Cowboys 14.
This would go a long way to sealing this one. 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Young. This one caught by Patrick. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
And less than a yard.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now, on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. To throw is Young. He'll try and get... And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Bryce Young. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now we'll get a 2-point try here as Young gets the offense lined up.
Here we go, set.
Now an option here, left side. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Working free downfield. It is Williams. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Again, it's Jackson. That one is complete to McBride. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Jackson up top again. That's complete to Coleman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down, Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Ozzie, shut up. Hey, report.
3rd and long for Jackson. That's into the hands of Coleman. And he will go all the way. Keon Coleman. Touchdown, Cowboys. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer.
Cowboys 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the give, this is Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
From the gun, Jackson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. They'll stick to the ground. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now, Jackson. And he will score. Game on. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Elliott is good. The Cowboys have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. To the left side in the hands of Boyd. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Let's go.
Tight end motioning left. On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll drop to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Gibson. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
From the gun, it's Young. He's got that complete to Knox. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. They'll go. Young. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Jones now on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. This is 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everyone.